Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. Yes, Happy New Year, Kim Roundtree. How are you?
Happy New Year.
Oh, my
I
goodness.
am well.
I'm so excited to have you on today. Looking forward to a great show. And everyone, listen, you've had the break for the holidays. Many people ate a whole lot. We worked out. We had time with our family, took different vacations, did some social distancing, did lots of Zooms and all kinds of things over this holiday season. But we are back here in the studio at the Kim Jacobs Show. As you grab your seats, your virtual seats, make sure you tag a friend, share this broadcast with your friends. Let people know that the Kim Jacobs Show is on the air with my special guest today, Kim Roundtree, and she is the passionate CEO. We're going to be giving her a formal introduction shortly, but I want to let you know that I'm so honored to have you here on the Kim Jacobs Show today, the passionate CEO, Kim Roundtree, here on the Kim Jacobs Show.
Listen, I'm just glad that I can be a part of the number to be on the Kim Jacobs Show. I was like, when am I going to be able to be on?
You can be, girl, you can come on as often as you want, for sure. So I'm glad to have you today. Let's go ahead and kick today's episode off and let's have a great show. Go ahead and tag your friends. When you chime in the studio, let us know where you're from, what city you're from, maybe where you work, whatever that you want to be asking some questions today. Start typing your questions. Let's get this show started. Well, hey, okay. So welcome to this episode of the Kim Jacobs Show. I have joining me the passionate CEO, Kim Roundtree. She's a serial entrepreneur. She's worked for herself for 15 years full time. That takes grit, y'all. Okay. 15 years full time for her own self. She's a business strategist and international speaker, creator of the trademark, the passionate CEO. Welcome, Kim Roundtree.
Welcome. I'm here. I was trying to make sure that people on my page can see it. So I think so. I'm not sure, but they'll be in here. Thank you, Miss Kim. We were talking yesterday. We was like, okay, how are we going to know who's who? Kim and Kim.
I know. There may be many other Kims in the world, but there are only you and me. Every Kim has their own individual thing, right?
Exactly. Kims are wonderful. Wonderful personalities.
Every single Kim I've ever met, I'm serious. I just absolutely, I need my game picture pen. Every single Kim I ever met, I just absolutely love. I haven't met one that I didn't like.
Kim, so I appreciate being here, Kim.
Tell us. So, I mean, when I've talked to you, you're pretty authoritative. I talked to you yesterday. You had your girlfriend in the car. We were talking and everything. You clearly are the boss, right? So I have this thing like, I'm like a boss, right? I may not be bossy, but I'm like a boss, right? You a trip, right? So my thing is, have you always had those qualities of, thank you, sweetie. I didn't have my Gabe pen. I can't even hardly. I'm telling you, this is so important to me. I want to be buried.
It is, I know.
So anyway, I want to find out, have you always been this bossy kind of chick your whole life? You knew this growing up? What's been going on?
So this is okay. So I'm an only child. So I
didn't know that. I didn't know that.
So when I was growing up, my father died when I was 1. So I don't know him. I see pictures, but I don't know who he was. And so I was raised by my mama. And my mother, as far as I can remember, she's never had a job. She's always had her own company, her own business. And that's where I get it from. And she used to always tell me, I don't care where you work, you make sure you have your own. And so I didn't know what that meant until I got older. And so I make that a practice. I've worked in social services, mental health, over 25 years.
Okay.
But 15 years ago, January 10th, actually, this year, it'll be 15 years. And I've always had my own. And so I always, people who know me to be a particular way. I'm the same Kim wherever I show up, so I won't get confused. So I'm the same way, right? And
I love it. And you know what? Let me say this right quick. That's all Kims I know too. Like we're the same. We don't change. Like I'm not different when I'm at church than I am when I'm here in my seat, or than what I am with my children. I'm the same Kim, regardless.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, for real. So this is me, and really, I love that song. This is me, anyway. And I'm a little bit ADHD. So I have been in social services that long. I've been full-time work for myself for 15 years. And when people who know me as the person who doesn't really, I don't know how to have small talk, if that makes sense.
Right.
So just to talk, like, I don't know. I believe for me, my personality, we need to talk about either growing our money, growing our business, growing the church, the word of God, doing some things so people can know what it is that we're passionate about. I don't have, like, I don't go shopping. I'm not a shopper. I don't just hang out, right? That's just not my personality. What I like to do is figure out how we're going to make some money. And so therefore, if we make money, that means the church makes money. That's just what I believe. And
That's
so
right.
While you're growing, if you are making money and you don't return the tithe, then when you make big money, you're not going to return the tithe. So we talk about that as well, making sure that your desires are lined up with the word of God. So we do all of that. So that I'm just passionate about that kind of stuff. And so when people see me, when I enter a room, I enter the room like I want to be seen. You know what I mean? I'm not like pious or anything like that, but I do have a strong presence. And so, at first people will say that I'm unapproachable. I've heard all of this. I'm unapproachable. People who have strong presence, sometimes they get this. They're unapproachable. I'm not friendly, but I am.
You really are. You really are.
But at first it just takes me a little time. So I have been this way as long as I can remember. I've worked for places and I've always looked at their systems to see how I can make it better, whether for the company or for something that I do on my own. Does that make sense? Did I answer your question?
You answered it very thoroughly.
Yeah.
Your father's business is what I sum it up to be. That basically you're not doing frivolous talk and you're not. And I think that's so important, especially if you're going to be a serious business entrepreneur, is how we utilize our time. And so having a structured kind of timeline of this is what I do, this is when I kind of do it. And obviously it's if it's God's will, because things can be just quickly when it comes to how God wants you to do certain things. And that's going to take precedence over everything else. But I love the fact that, and everyone watching, make sure you type any takeaway points that you're gathering from this. When you are a business entrepreneur like Kim Roundtree is and passionate about whatever it is that you're passionate about, talk about that. That's what I think I'm hearing you say. Talk about that. If you're successful at talking about it and successful at earning money doing it, guess what? Then your church benefits, or whatever charity or whatever it is that you pour into benefits, because you have the resources to pour into
the money to give it.
That's
seriously.
Awesome, Kim.
I'm learning more. Like last year, this is 2021. I think it was 2019.
Okay.
My gift to my family was, my present to my family was to be more present. And in 2000, like before that, I wasn't. Like, I was always working. When you own your own business, you're doing a lot. I had to figure out.
So if for some reason you drop off with it, it's glitching a little bit. I can see it, but if it does, just pop right back on.
Okay. I had to remember that I'm a mother, right? I had Hannah, she'll be 15 this month. I'm a mother. I had her at 39. And I'm a wife. I will be married 17 years on Valentine's Day. So those are two things that I have to remember I am, because I'm not an entrepreneur first.
Right.
I'm a wife, and then I'm a mother. So I had to realize, and I'm still realizing it. Hear me when I tell y'all, this is a work in progress. I'll be out to dinner. I'll be with Hannah, and I'm on my phone. Actually, the other week I was on a live, and I was on my phone, and Hannah was playing around doing something behind me, and she says, "Mom, I like that green on you," and I didn't even hear her give me that compliment. And so until my business partner Monica put it in the comments yesterday, Hannah gave you a straight compliment and you ignored her. I was like, did I? That kind of stuff. And so my mind is really, really tunnel focused. And I have to realize that sometimes I need to come out of that, and say hello, say hello to
Hi.
And so I'm getting better at that. I need to be better at that as it relates to my marriage, but I'm getting better at that overall, if that makes sense.
Good.
So it's good to know where your shortcomings are.
It's very good to know where our shortcomings are so that we can work on those. I call that in my book. I wrote a book called Extreme Balance Makeover, and I call that being here now, how we need to be in the moment. And it's like sometimes you cannot have conversations when we have meetings in our family and we're talking about our goals and our dreams and writing things down, and I'm hearing, or my husband's hearing, a chapter that one of the kids is reading and different things, and we're like, what, we can't talk to anybody else right now because we are talking to our children about something that's important to them. We do table topics for those that are watching, and hopefully these are tips to help you better balance your life. If you're watching the Kim Jacobs Show, it's real relevant and relatable information, helping you put together a piece of the puzzle that's going to make your life a little bit better. That's why I have Kim Roundtree on here. That's why I have all of the guests that come on the Kim Jacobs Show. So please type in what some takeaway points that you're learning that you will apply to your life. But we do table topics, Kim, and it's just a card where you pull it out and it's a conversation starter.
Yeah.
And to just hear some of the thoughts that my children have, it's mind blowing. Like one of my children pulled a card and it said, what would you create in the future if you had the opportunity to? Something basic or whatever. And to hear the answer, I was like, one of my children talked about creating an emotional code detector that detected your emotions and if you were happy or sad and how you could turn it to reflect. I was like, what kind of mindset? I didn't even know my children.
I'm telling you, they're some good. They've been here before and they know stuff we don't know.
Big time.
Yeah.
You say you have 5 proven strategies, and after our commercial break, I want us to start talking about some of those strategies that you think have really helped you catapult you to the next level in your business. Okay.
Yeah. You just made me, I'm sorry, I just cut you off. It just came in my head. Do you mind if I say this?
Please say everything. You're the guest.
You were talking about balance. I know you wrote a book about it. This is something that I've had, I don't know if it's a question or not, but it seems, this is just my perception, that whenever we see on television or online, excuse me, when people talk about balance, it's always in reference to women and never men. That's just my perception. And so it comes off as though like we have to achieve this unknown number of what balance looks like. And I've always said this once I realized in my own life that balance to me means being present when I'm present. Just like you said it differently. But that for me is, okay, if I'm with my daughter, Hannah, I don't care if it's 15 minutes, be present with Hannah for 15 minutes. Right. Don't be present with Hannah on my phone, talking on the computer. If I'm having time with my husband, be present with him when I'm with him. That to me creates balance. I don't think there is a such graph that will tell you that you're in balance with everything at the same time. I think that because it's hard to figure that out. So for me, what I do is I'm not there yet. I'm not 100%, but I would say I'm about 70. So I'm, that's what I believe balance is. It takes the pressure off. It's really pressured when you feel as though you're trying to obtain a certain level of balance. But if we're just there when we're supposed to be, it takes that pressure off. That's all.
That's good. That's a good analysis or summary of everything regarding balance. One thing that when I say balance, and from my perspective, because everyone's balance philosophy is so different, Kim.
Yeah.
And what I've learned over the years is that my philosophy is strictly about, in my book that I already wrote, was a book when I was younger. But now my philosophy has totally kind of changed. I think that we're ever evolving. So my philosophy is that God is in control of who I am, and he has already predestined and determined some things about my life. He already knows the plans that he has for my life, and they're good. They're not evil. So things that are evil and things that are trying to tear me down in life are not of God. And, so I just have a certain philosophy that if I let God lead and guide me into the way of all truth, that I'm automatically going to be in alignment.
Yes.
I'm going to be in sync with what his will is for my life. And so I'm not trying to be balanced at all. I'm not trying, because I believe that there are times in life that some things take more precedence than others.
Yes,
so
Kim.
It's going to look like, we're out of balance. We're out of sync. It's like,
but you're not.
I can't believe she's the balance doctor and she's saying this. What? You know what? There are going to be many things that look from your perspective, because you have your own journey, your own road, your own path. It just looks like it's out of balance to you, but it's not out of balance. It's exactly what God's doing for my life.
Right. Stop judging. Be you in all your glory. Yeah. So I like that stuff. That's some good stuff, Kim.
Yeah. So that's for men or for women, Kim. It's not, to me, balance is not for just a woman.
It should be both.
It's balance is balance. It's like, and on top of that, even maybe it's imbalance, or maybe it's unbalanced, or maybe it's balance for today and tomorrow it looks kind of sideways crazy.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
As long as you're doing what God has purpose for your life, then you're in harmony with him. And that's important for me. But okay, so this is good discussion. Let's take a quick commercial break. Before we go to the commercial break, everybody, let me let you know there's a way for you to come into today's show. If you'd like to come in and ask Kim Roundtree a direct question, the link is provided right here in your comments. And so you can click on that link. You'll appear right backstage, and I'll pull you in. And you can ask your questions, or you can just type your questions, whatever works best.
Guess what my husband just put in?
What?
He told me, put me in, coach. Oh, do not bring Stephen Roundtree on this. Come on,
Stephen.
Yes. I just saw that. I said, put me in. Oh, heck no.
If I had Stephen's phone number, I would forward him this link. But Stephen, if you can hear this, all you have to do is click on that link right there. It says StreamYard.com. You're going to be right head to head with your boo, with your bae, with your baby, your honey, your sweetie pie, your everything, your attitude, your girlfriend, your lover of 17 years, your baby mama. You come right on in, Stephen. All right, y'all, let's take this commercial break. Today, one of our episode sponsors is Zamariya. And I want to let you know that you got to get this African spa treatment. Zamariya.com. Welcome back to this episode of the Kim Jacobs Show. We have Kim Roundtree, the passionate CEO, on today. And I see lots of studio audience comments coming in. So as we get prepared to talk about our 5 strategies that are proven to work, listen, if you have not tagged a friend or you have not invited someone to be a part of today's broadcast, go ahead and take a moment to do so. But still type your questions and we will pull them in. So let's go to a few flash round questions, Kim, okay?
Okay.
Because I know people have more questions after you share the 5 strategies, but let's start here. Doreen House Hunter said, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Doreen. She actually won $100 cash from the Kim Jacobs Show. And so she was able to be the recipient of that over the holidays. Happy New Year to you. And thank you for being in the studio audience. Let's see. Who else had some comments? And don't forget, you guys can click on that link and just come on back in. Natasha, thank you so much for tagging a friend. And anyone else that does that, I appreciate you inviting people to the virtual studio audience here on the Kim Jacobs Show. All right, let's see. Who said Stephanie? Stephanie said, Lady Jacobs, this is District Missionary Stephanie Frank. May God bless your health and wealth. Stay encouraged, Lady Jacobs. You are doing a great work. Thank you so much, Stephanie.
Yes.
Missionary Stephanie Frank, thank you for being on today. And please make sure you share this broadcast. Remember, if you want to come in, all you have to do is click that link. Is Stephen coming in?
I told him, no, Kim, you don't know, he crazy. I said,
you gotta let your husband come in if he want to pop in on you. Stephen, I say yes, bring it on, bring it on.
Oh, Lordy.
Let's see. Who said something else? I can't keep up with all these comments. Oh, hey, good morning, Kim and Kim. That's my mommy.
Oh, hi, Miss Mommy, Ella. Hi.
She said, amen, bring Stephen on. That's what she said amen to.
Hey.
Oh, Kim, okay, that's right. She has invited you formally, Stephen. All you gotta do is click
because I think he's on my live that I forwarded. I shared on my page.
Oh, okay. It says, but in reality, it is a distraction and an excuse for not being all there. Oh, wait, she must have made another comment. Mai Tai says, yes, be present. So true. We have the tendency to try to multitask. And then he said, but it's really a distraction and an excuse for not being all there.
Yeah, multitasking should not be a thing. It's not anything to say you're doing well.
Yeah, when I multitask, I'm not doing any of it at the level that I can. And in being honest about where you are in life is also important, Kim. So that's why I do this thing now called an Ask Kim segment. Yeah. So anybody that has a question, they can email it to kim@thebalancedoctor.tv. And you'll hear me answer that question, whether I'm on my walk or if I'm out doing something that I'm
that's great. Yeah.
In my private time. And today I was answering a question about being a parent-teen relationship. But the thing is, I'm not the expert on every topic. So I have to resort to people like you or CEO passionate work. Yeah. And that's why I have you guys coming on as guests. So talk to us about these 5 proven strategies, Kim.
All right. So let's see. When I first started.
Wait. I got to interrupt you. Your husband said something. I have to ask this question. Don't go into the strategies. Stephen said, ask her why. When I drive her around,
Lord, see,
she's always on the phone or sleep. Will she change that?
I told you he was going to start this mess. I told you I'm not 100% there. I'm still working. So, Stephen, yes, I do. I'm on. See, this is what happens. He thinks because I work for myself that I can just not work during the day. But I work. So he'll say, let's go to lunch or let's go here. Let's go to the store. Let's go to whatever. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to drive. So he's going to drive. So he's driving and I'm answering texts. I'm responding to emails. I'm doing all this. And he says, so I'm your driver. No, you're not my driver, but I have to work. This is my work time. Okay, well, do you work for yourself? Do you have a lunchtime? Oh my God. Okay. So I will try to do better.
Try. Stephen, I'm going to represent you right now. Okay. I'm going to represent you. Kim, if you stand up, and try to sit down.
You're going to either do it or not.
You're going to either sit down or you're going to stand up. You're not going to try to sit down. So as your balance doctor coach for a moment, your husband is saying, let that not squeeze your phone time and your sleep time into some other time. But when you're in the car with him, he wants you to date him. That's what I think I'm hearing, right, Stephen? He said he's asking for a friend, by the way. He's not asking for himself.
Yes, I'll do better now.
Y'all know the Kim Jacobs show get ready to be off the chain for 2021, because guess who's on this live right now? Stephanie Frank, how are you?
What?
You know,
I thought
I'm doing fine. You know, I'm the one that loves to praise God in the dance show enough. You know that.
Okay, so glad to have you on. You have a question?
Yes, I do have a question, and I'm so honored to be on this broadcast. First time I've ever been on this broadcast, and I'm enjoying it. Love you, Lady Jacobs, and God bless you. Love you too, Lady Roundtree. I want to know, in lieu of the pandemic, you know, we've all been through the pandemic. Would you provide some de-stressors? I feel like I'm on the right track, and this is really for me. I'm on the right track. I take care of a dad that's a double amputee. He's doing fine. But I've gotten into the massages. We went to Myrtle Beach for the holiday, and prior to the holiday, I had a personal masseuse to come to my home and to give me a massage. But beyond that, I'm learning. I'll be 60 this year, and I have been an educator for 31 years. No longer doing that. And I just need to know how to do some de-stressors. I'm not apologizing for anything I do for me time. So I just need, I need to be propelled in the right direction from both of you ladies. Okay. So I'm going to shut my mouth and listen.
Okay. Kim, you want to start or you want me to start?
That's you know, that's not my answer. That's not something I can give because my distressor is working. So you might want to give her.
Well, I can tell you. Let me tell you right now. For the holiday break, my husband got me two massages, right? And guess what? I needed both of them. I needed both of those massages, right? And that's important because there are times when we get built up tension and you don't even know until it comes out physically in something in your health that's a problem. So what I recommend, even when you're dealing with your dad, is maybe getting some additional help in when you can, even if you have to pay for that help, so that you can go and run some errands or go and not go and watch a movie, not with the social distancing, but if you want to just go and sit in the car and eat some ice cream for 30 minutes to an hour. And it may not be someone that you're paying that's a paid professional. It may be someone that you're paying that's a family member, just a quick, $50 or $100, somebody to help do some of the laundry or do something so you get a chance to get some reprieve. Even if you're going even just in the house to a different part of the house that you're not even going anywhere. You're just saying, look, I need a moment. And the moment can be even inside your house with the door locked and you catching a quick movie while someone else is helping to take that burden off of you for that moment. Because it's your burden 24/7. So in 24 hours, you need some kind of block of time that's your time.
I appreciate that. And go right ahead.
Does that help?
Yes, it helps tremendously. And I appreciate it. And I'm eager to hear these tips because I've been a business person before, and without going into all the details, I'm back in business again with a nonprofit. I've had a nonprofit about 4 years. So I'm eager to hear what Lady Roundtree has to say. And again, I applaud both of you. Have a splendiferous God bless year. And I'm just going to shut my mouth so I can learn.
Well, Stephanie, one more quick tip for you. You can also do some de-stressors, even if you're sitting there working with your dad or anything right there in the seat. You can wriggle your toes. I heard that from Rita Garnto. She talks about that, doing some self-care, just stretching your feet out in the chair until you feel that stretch in your muscle and wiggling your toes. And that came from Rita Garnto. She shares that. Another tip that I share is a mental vacation. You can be sitting right there and go away all the way to Hawaii.
Yeah,
Cut
I
some
do that. I do
some
that.
natural sounds on, water sounds or bird chirping. And I can be in Hawaii, but be right here in Charlotte. I'm saying get the
Yeah,
whole
I like that.
visualization in my mind. I can feel the
Okay.
sound in my mind. I am there. And it's okay to visualize some relaxation from time to time.
yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you for joining. I'll put you backstage, or you can stay in backstage, or you can
Thank you.
back in the studio
Thank
audience.
you.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. So Kim, tell us these. Okay, wait a minute. Your husband, is he still what he said? Question
Yes,
number
I
2.
told you.
In the year 2021, will she help cook meals in the kitchen and not just come by and dig into my pots, tasting my food? Oh, you know what, Stephen? I'm on your wife's side at this point, because it is a blessing to have a man that can cook a
That
great
knows
meal.
to cook.
And that's a compliment to you, Stephen. All she's saying is that she loves loving you so much that
Yes,
she
I
enjoys
do.
your food. And that's going to get you some extra brownie points.
Yes.
You know, she can come in the kitchen there. Kim, I will tell you, this is something I did as a balanced makeover in home with the family, because the wife was so stressed. And she was like, I'm always in this kitchen. They're over there watching TV, whatever.
Yeah.
When your husband is cooking a meal, when he's cooking a meal, all you need to do is go in there, put your phone down, right? And you can rub on his shoulders, massage him, rub his temple, rub his hair, do something, you know, just do some things to make him feel like special while he in there cooking your meal.
Okay. I'll do that tonight. Well, today we're going to have our last meal before we start eating right. But the next time he cooks, I will do that.
You're going to massage him.
He said yes, he wants that. Okay.
Oh, okay. That's what he wants. Yes. Yes.
I will give that.
Okay, y'all, let's hear these 5 tips. Kim Roundtree.
Yeah, because I told you, I'm not playing with you, Stephen. Okay, so, but to answer his question, I'll give you two meals a week. I'll cook twice a week, and then you can do that.
So you're going to cook twice a week.
Yeah, I told him that.
When he's cooking, you're going to go in and just wrap your arms around his waist. You're going to massage his head, and just, you know, you're going to be dressed a little more skimpy than that t-shirt, right?
Well, no, Hannah's here. Now, she has seen some stuff. So, you know, she has seen, she's 15. She was like, oh my God. So we have to be a little careful. Okay. Oh my God, Kim, let me tell you this. So one time we were having sex in our bedroom, and the next morning we got a letter from Hannah. And Hannah says, I just want you all to know that my room is right next to yours. And if you all can just make it lower next time, I would be appreciative. And then it said, P.S. Don't talk to me about this letter.
Don't ever mention this letter again. Ever talk about it.
When I saw that, I said, oh my God. Anyway, so we're you know, yeah, we'll be a little careful.
Using me, Kim. She be using me, Kim.
Anyway, I'm gonna go on to my 5.
What are your 5 points? Because your husband can use this as a counseling session.
Yes, okay. Yes, I told you he would. Okay.
Tell us the 5 systems that work as a passionate CEO.
Okay, so this is what I use. And this is what I've used. Now, I've been in business, like I said, 15 years. I started out doing mental health consulting. So that was an offline type of business. It was more business to business. We did mental health consulting to other businesses who provided mental health services. Right. And then we opened up our own mental health agency in Louisiana, Georgia, Ohio, all these other places. And then we sold our one in Louisiana. Well, we have 4. We sold that one to an inpatient hospital in 2015, Monica and I, and our business partner, William. So all of that type of work is mostly offline. The online type of work that I do is my business coaching, my business strategist type of work, my motivational empowerment, speaking, that kind of stuff is mostly online. So when I'm giving you these strategies that I use, this is what I'm talking about for that. And number 1, the number one tool that I use is what Kim is using, StreamYard. And I ran into StreamYard some years ago, and it was when they first started. And Gage is his name, him and his partner. They live out of the country, but I interviewed him on one of my conversations on my personal page. But great guy, and he and his partner, they came up with this StreamYard, and it's so, I mean, from where it started from the beginning to where it is now, it has grown tremendously. So what happens is the reason I like to use it, other than other things like Restream, is because you can stream on more than one platform, right? So I like to be able, I'm only really active on Facebook, Instagram. Facebook and LinkedIn. I was active on Instagram, but I don't really like it for what I do. So I just don't do it. So I focus on LinkedIn and Facebook and YouTube. And so I can stream to all of those at the same time. So I don't have to have, unless I'm on Instagram, I don't have to have like three phones going or tablets going so that I can go live at one time, so I don't have to do it over and over again. So StreamYard does that. And then StreamYard allows you to have all this pretty stuff, right? So you can have the lower thirds, you can have a whole round, you can have your logo right here, all of that kind of stuff. You can highlight people's comments. And so that continues the conversation when you're doing a live. It's no longer boring. It's not just you sitting up talking, So StreamYard is the number one tool that I would use to go live. And then not only does it allow you to go live, you can record video. Like right now, I could, if I was live, if I didn't want to be live, I can go into StreamYard, I can record what I'm saying and then edit it. Or I can download just the audio if I want and not the video. So it gives you all of these things that you can use. You can have the intro, you can have the outro, you can have all of that stuff. So StreamYard is my number one thing that I like to use. That's number one. And then number two is InShot, InShot, InShot. It's an app. I'm a real business owner. So real business owners use Androids. And so my Android app is called InShot. Okay, InShot. And so InShot allows you to edit all of your videos, right? So it will allow you to add music. It will allow you to add transitions. So just like on PowerPoint, where it can make a hoop and then it expounds, it goes back in. And so InShot will allow you to do that. You can add filters, you can add text, you can create a collage, and all of that is free, and you don't have to pay for it. The only thing is, if it's a free version, you have to listen to an ad in order to remove the InShot trademark logo, right? So I'm okay, that's fine. I'll listen to an ad and I don't have to pay anything. Now, if you don't want to and you want to pay for it, I think it's like $4. You could buy the ad. You don't have to, I don't know why I do that. I think it's the principle of it. I just don't want to pay it. So I just listen to the ad, and I'm able to use anything in InShot. And it allows you to choose whether or not you want it landscape this way or portrait this way, right? Okay. So you can choose what you want to do. Not only that, it will allow you to cut edges off of what you don't want to see. So sometimes when we record, there might be something over here that I don't like. So I can cut it down and then edit it and you won't even see it. And so those are the things that I like to use in InShot. So that's InShot. That's number two. Number three is Canva. Canva. I know y'all have heard about Canva. Some people haven't. Canva, oh my God, Canva is awesome. It's like, if you're not a graphic artist, you can pretend that you're a graphic artist in Canva, because Canva has templates. So they're already done for you. And all you have to do is click it and choose a color that's in your branding colors. Okay, what I mean by branding colors is your hex number. So if your color is blue, you can't just put any kind of blue. You have to make sure that your branding color blue that you have the exact number. So you can go in Canva and put hex 1, 2, 3, 4, and the exact blue will come up. Now that's just an example.
Right.
Don't do that because it won't be blue.
Right.
So you can do that. And so all of your stuff is the same color. So then you can upload your picture or upload whoever's picture, and then you can position it inside the template. Right. They have workbook covers, they have flyers, they have book covers, they have all of this, and they have moving videos that you can put on your flyers. You can do this, and it's in Canva. They have a free version. Now, all of those versions, all of those things that you can do aren't available to the free version, but the free version, I mean, the paid version is only $13. Right. So you pay $12.95. You pay $13 a month, and you can do all of that. Okay, so if you're in business and you've been doing this for any time, you know, graphic work is expensive. Like it can become expensive. It can become expensive. So I will tell you later, because that's my number 5, what you could do for that. But Canva, you can do all of that, y'all. Like it is great. And so that will be my number 3.
Don't go to number 4 yet until we take a commercial break. But let's just recap 1 through 5 at the end as well for anybody that's just joining. And already she shares 3 powerful tips on how you can succeed as a CEO of your own business. And if you implement these tools, your life could be so much easier as you're running this business of yours. So let's take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back. Let me introduce you to snowlegal.com, one of today's episode sponsors. Thank you so much, Snow Legal. If you need legal advice, check out Snow Legal.
I'm attorney Kenneth D. Snow, and at the Snow Legal Group, justice is our job.
For more than 20 years, Attorney Snow has been fighting for justice and winning cases in the Carolinas by providing aggressive representation in criminal defense, domestic violence, family law, serious injury, and wrongful death. If you've been injured or lost a loved one in an accident, including tractor trailer or rideshare, you need the Snow Legal Group by your side, fighting for justice and fighting for you. Visit snowlegal.com. Call 704-358-0026 for a free virtual consultation. Located at 6827 Fairview Road, Suite D in South Park.
Yes, welcome back to this episode of the Kim Jacobs Show. My guest, Kim Roundtree, the passionate CEO, is on today, and she's sharing with us 5 proven strategies that's changed her business. So right now, Kim, we're on point number 4. Tell us what's the next strategy.
So number 4 is MailChimp, and MailChimp is there's more than just MailChimp. I just use MailChimp because that's what I learned to do initially. And after you learn it, you don't want to go and learn something else. So I
use MailChimp too. See, Kim's I use every single tool that you're sharing. Every tool. This is great.
Yeah, well, then you know what I'm saying. Yeah. If you
Kim's.
You can exactly, because we know what we need to do in order not to work hard. So number 4 is MailChimp. MailChimp, you can use MailChimp and it's free up to 2,000 contacts. You get one list, but you can get up to 2,000 contacts. So listen, things happen on social media. So I know someone who got her Facebook page. She had upwards of 3,000 or so Facebook friends, and a hacker came in and erased her whole account, and she cannot get it back. So those things happen, and she's in business. Those things happen. So she had to start from scratch. And how I know this is because I got a friend request, and I said, this is not real, because I'm already friends with her. So you find out that this is what happens. So this is what I'm going to tell you. And if you don't hear anything else I say, listen to me when I tell you this. Okay, you all listen. This is important. The people that you have conversation with on social media, people who might be your ideal audience, your ideal client, your community, your tribe, or whatever it is that you're calling it. calling them, you need to have access to them outside of social media, right? You need to be able to get them outside of social media. So what does that mean? That means you need to create something that you can, I call it a lead magnet. I'm going into too much detail because okay. So what you use MailChimp for is to gather your content. To gather your list, your email list. Okay. That's why you use MailChimp. Now, if your Facebook went under, or your Instagram or your LinkedIn, or something happens, you'll still have access to the people that you previously had conversation with. So that's the importance of using MailChimp. And then you can keep them up to date to what it is that you're doing. You give them, it's kind of like a home away from social media, in that you give them the news before everybody else. You give them a discount because they're on your email list. Everybody else doesn't get it. Those are the things. Those are the things that you do for MailChimp. So that's number 4, MailChimp. And
that's good.
Even if you don't use MailChimp, I don't care what you use. You can just use Outlook, whatever. Now, Outlook is not automized, just like, it doesn't have an automation like MailChimp, because MailChimp, you can have landing pages, you can have automated emails. So if someone puts their first name and their email address in, automatically send them an email. And then for me, it automatically sends 4 emails. It's like a 4 email series that introduces you to who Kim Roundtree is, what I offer, the services that I offer, all of that stuff. But all of that stuff takes time to figure out. You can learn it. If you need help, call me, I'll help you. But it's necessary for you to move your people off of social media and be able to contact them outside of social media. And so MailChimp is that thing. That's number 4.
I love that.
Yeah. Number 5 is, yes, I'm sorry. I'm looking at Samantha's comment. I agree, Samantha. So,
wait, what is Samantha? Is her comments on here?
I don't know. It's on my,
Oh, here, yes. Let's go to her comment for a second before you go to number 5. I love Canva. She said, thank you, Kim Roundtree, for training us in Success University how to use it. My husband is a graphic person, but very busy. Canva allows me to create, and it looks presentable and professional. So before you tell us that final tip, make sure you tell us about Success University and these presentations.
Yeah. So Samantha's a member of Success University. I wasn't going to talk about it because this is your show, so I wasn't going to talk about what I offer. But
talk about everything that you offer.
Okay.
So stay connected with you.
I got you. Yeah. So yes. So Samantha is a member of Success University. Success University is a membership for people who are in business, people who are entrepreneurs, people who are marketplace ministers. Marketplace ministers, that term has been used widely, but people don't know what it means. So, you want to make sure that if you're a Christian and you're walking with God, whatever you do is ministry. So if you're in business, you're a marketplace minister, right? So these people are part of Success University, and in Success University, we offer trainings. So we have hot seat coaching. Hot seat coaching is when I coach you for 4 minutes live inside the membership. And, it seems scary. People are scared at first, but when they get on, they're like, oh, can I do this again? Yeah. So when you're a member of Success University, you can have as many hot seat coaching as you can. So we have that. We have master classes. We have them on Canva. We have them on MailChimp. We had someone come in and talk about taxes, those things that, listen, you cannot be a business owner and not file taxes.
That's right.
You have to file taxes. Listen,
how do people get with this Success University? How do they get into it?
You can go to iamkimroundtree.com/Success University. iamkimroundtree.com/Success University. And it tells you about it there, and you can sign up. There is an investment of $30 a month. That's $1 a day. I made it reasonably low because I wanted to provide as much value as I could to as many people as I could at one time. And that's the only way I can figure out how to do it. People work with me one-on-one and they pay $5,000 to work with me for 6 months. So everybody can't do that. So I said, now how can I give whatever I can to people? So I came up with this, and it is $30 a month, and you get master classes a month, you get hot seat coaching, you get Ask Kim Anything Saturdays, where you ask a question, I record it, I upload it into the video, into the group. We have other people come in and train because I don't know everything. So I have other people come in, like I'm not a graphic artist. So I have a person come in that is, and she talked about that. I had a tax person, I had a credit person, business credit person. I had all of this kind of stuff you get for $30. So that's what Samantha is talking about. She's a member, and her husband is a graphic artist. So she understands Canva, but we did have that training. Actually, her husband and spoke in, he spoke in the class as well.
Well, Courtney Jacobs, before you go to the final point, because I don't want to share that last point and people hop off without hearing all this other stuff. Courtney Jacobs, my brother, says, sounds like an awesome program, Kim Roundtree.
Thank you.
Everything, Kim. Success University sounds like it's everything. Success University is amazing, Samantha said. Courtney says, thank you for sharing your great content, awesome guests, and awesome show. Thank you so much, Courtney. Courtney has Courtney Wellness Companion. And Courtney, make sure you put your contact information in the link. I just recently joined Courtney Wellness Companion, and he has cooks, all chefs, all kind of people that help you. He's lost over 90 pounds without any surgery and kept it off. And so he does this Courtney Wellness Companion and takes people on this journey to wellness. And it's an incredible program.
He lives here?
He lives in Pennsylvania, but he does the app. He has an app. And so you can follow in on the app and be a part of that close community.
He put it in the comment section?
Yeah, he's going to put it in the comment section as well.
Okay.
I'm also a part of EG Fit. For people want to know sometimes, what am I a part of? I'm a part of EG Fit with Elena Green, and she does a 6 to 8 week program. Consistent. She's like on you, do this. And she's lost 120 pounds and kept it off. And then I'm a part of Tashi Fitness as well. And that's right now we're in a squat challenge. So every day this month, we have to do a set number of squats. So all of these things I'm doing and just incorporating into my life, and it is changing my life. So my children are accountable. My sons, we're doing this challenge too, and we have to read 10 pages of an inspirational book each day and discuss it. We have to work out, which I'm already working out with all the other programs I'm in. And then we have to drink a gallon of water in a given day too. So just things to hold each other accountable.
Yes, indeed.
Mai says we use
ConvertKit.
What do you mean by that?
It's another it's a whole system, not just emails. That's what she uses, ConvertKit. And ConvertKit is good. I just don't feel like it, Molly. Is that her name?
Mai Tai, yes.
Mai Tai. I can't. I don't have another. I don't want to learn not one more thing. And so that's where I am right now. So until I get to the point where I'm at that number, which 2,000, then I'll figure it out. I'm not doing it right now.
Well, Quadria says, this is great information. And let's see. Oh, my brother, Javon, is on. He does AV work as well as yard service. He does a whole landscaping service as well, called Yard Bully. So if you ever need landscaping services, Yard Bully is available, and he does great work. And he also does AV. Yard
Bully.
Yeah. Yard Bully is a great name, isn't it?
It is. And so, you know what? Okay, I'm not gonna get off that.
No,
okay.
Say it.
So in Success University, people who are in there, we teach people how to package, price, and from their services and their product. So there are things you have to create products for what it is that you're offering. You have to create products, because that's how you monetize what it is that you're doing outside of straight value, right? So I call it passive impact, but another word is passive income. And that is when you wake up and you hear PayPal go off or your Cash App go off, and so that's passive income, the money that you make while you're asleep. A client of mine, Eureka Thomas, she calls it pillow money. And so pillow money is when you wake up and you're like, oh, I hear that churn, that thing from PayPal. So you need to create products. So just when you said that, the name of his company, there's a product came in my head. Like, you need to have more than what it is that you offer. So you might do landscaping for people. You might cut their yard, and you might do whatever it is that you're doing, Javon, for them. But you can also offer them a tangible product that they can purchase, right? So that they can have in their home, that they can help figure out what it is that they're doing to their yard. Or you can actually create something that they're going to need to have to use for their yard, but you use it as your own, like you put your own name on it and stuff like that. So there's things that you can always create and sell other than what it is that you're physically doing. Does that make sense?
That's good. Oh, yeah.
So what we do in Success University during our hot seat coaching, we talk about, okay, what can we create? What can we do? So like, there's people who they're caregivers, right? So she was talking about how did he lose the weight. So we came up with affirmation cards. Eureka, she's a VIP client of mine. She created affirmation cards, money affirmation cards. So she has like 53 cards that are nothing but money affirmations. And so we've seen affirmation cards, but we never thought that we can have them. Like, you can, whatever you see, you can create for your own self.
Right.
One of my clients, you met her over the phone, Kim, Lori.
Yes.
She does work. She's a worshiper. She does worship for churches, well, for one church in Richmond, but she goes around, she sang it with, we all went to ORU together, but Fred Hammond, she traveled with him. She traveled with when that thing that they just had going all over the place. So she sings. But I said, Lori, Oprah's not the only one that can have a tea line. So why don't you create a worshiper tea?
That's
so
right.
I researched, I found out where she could go and create her own line of tea. So now she has a tea called Worshiper's Tea. And that whatever's in there helps the singers with their voice. Now, I don't know what that is. She does. So, she put those things in that helps them soothe their, thing. What is this? Larynx or whatever it is. Yeah. I don't know anything about that. I just know how to create the product. So we helped her come up with that. And not only does she have the tea, but she has the cup that goes along with the tea. So you're thinking about those things, right? And so she's a worshiper. You would think that's all she does is sing, but no, she can have products too.
She can products to help. I don't need to do no kind of tune, but whatever people do.
Yeah. So she does those things. So all of those things you have to think outside of the box, and when you do so, you'll monetize what it is that you already know. It's easy to do. Right. You just have to implement. You have to actually implement it and do it. Now that part takes work. This is good. Yeah. So there's things that you can do. I have Confidence Box. The Confidence Box is a box of where is it? Hold on.
While you're looking for that right quick, I'm gonna put this up. We have Quest Church Prayer Line. Let me remove Kim for 1 second. We have Quest Church Prayer Line at 978-990-5000, and the code is 322083#, Monday through Friday from 12 to 12:30. Pastor Jacobs today will be going over a recap of the message that he preached on yesterday, which is still possible. So you want to get the detailed behind the scenes information from Pastor Jacobs as he shares people. You're doing your relaxation mode back there.
Yeah.
That right there.
Yeah, my bed, we got a new bed. My husband likes hard. I don't like hard.
That's a good thing that you're doing right there, just showing your relaxation mode and how we can implement that. But make sure you guys tune into the Quest Church Prayer Line. Call into that line today from 12 to 12:30. He's going to be recapping Sunday's message. It's still possible. 978-990-5000. The access code is 322083#. And also, I need to share with you right quick, our additional sponsor for this episode is Ruby G's Buttercream. Ruby G's Buttercream, y'all. I purchased some of the treats over the Christmas holidays. I'm telling you, everybody needs to use Ruby G's Buttercream. Let me take you to their website, rubygbuttercream.com. The owners are pleasant, professional, Their products are delicious. I had a 7-Up pound cake. That thing was everything. Look at that, that thing was good. Then I delivered some chocolate covered strawberries to some of my clients and some of my neighbors, and I was so pleased. We had some little chocolate bombs that you were able to drop down into some warm chocolate milk. Y'all check out rubygbuttercream.com and tell them that the Kim Jacobs Show sent you their way. You also want to go on their website and learn a little bit more about their story and what brought them to become Ruby G Buttercream. They are a delightful couple, and I am excited that they are sponsored here on the Kim Jacobs Show. So, woohoo! The final thing I need to announce, Kim, and then we're going to close out with you with point number 5 and about your confidence things that you're sharing over there. The final thing that I would like to announce is tomorrow at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have a young lady that's coming on, 20 years old. She's talking about balancing college, ministry, and music. She's a first-generation college student, and this young lady has a story to tell. She's going to inspire you tomorrow. She's also an author, and you're going to walk away learning a lot of great tips from this 20-year-old who balances multiple aspects of life, college, ministry, and music. She's going to tell you how she does it. So make sure you tune in tomorrow at 11 o'clock a.m. Kim Roundtree, tell us point number 5 and tell us about your confidence builders. And we'll close out today's show.
I know, right? It didn't seem like an hour.
I know. Time went fast. It was fun. It was fun.
This is a box, right? So this is what I use for, I just call it a confidence box, but this is an example of a product that people can create. So this box opens up. So it has, here it is. So it opens up. It's a box, like an actual box.
Oh, nice.
All right. So the cover, it has,
that's cute.
Yeah, it has that. And then this is, I am confident, fearless, beautiful affirmations for the soul, right? So what this is, it's a box. And I put in things that surround confidence. So I wrote a book 4 years ago called Confidence Driven. So I put the book in there, and I have it's a journal that says I am fearless, confident, beautiful. I put that in there. And then I put in an affirmation mirror. The mirror has an affirmation, a positive affirmation on it. And then I also included a little discount card that when you call me, I give you an hour strategy session. So all of that was in the box. So you would think you can put anything in a box, right? So that box costs less than $4 to create. And so people don't know that they can get things to create for themselves, and their net profit can be great. You just have to find somebody that knows what they're doing, and then get them to create something for you, and then you sell it. That's it.
Find Kim Roundtree. Don't just find somebody. Y'all have found somebody. You found somebody that knows something about everything to help you be successful as a CEO of your own business. So you found her. Her name is Kim Roundtree. Right. So you can reach her at Kim at IamKimRoundtree.com when she's not cooking or when she's not rubbing her husband's shoulders in the kitchen and taking care of Hannah. She is going to be your passionate CEO.
Exactly. Thank you,
Kim. Point number 5.
Listen, I'm going to edit that part out and use it. And I'm going to use InShot to edit it. No. Okay.
You can use any part of this. Let me actually give you a formal plug, okay? Let me start. Okay. You're so silly. You are so funny. Let's see. Contact. Let me go ahead and say something. Okay. And let me put you backstage for a second. Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Kim Jacobs with the Kim Jacobs Show, and I am so excited to be able to endorse Kim Roundtree. If you have not subscribed to the different programs that she offers, you should be doing that immediately. She's a passionate CEO. She's passionate about everything that she does, whether it be her family or whether it be her business. But let me let you know that she has Success University, and you want to be a part of that. It's only $30 a month, and you can actually be a part of Success University. You're going to get in the hot seat. A hot seat is is when she's giving you 4 minutes of intense training and she's talking to you about some things that you can do to get better on the spot. Let's rock and roll. Let's do this thing. Go ahead and sign up for anything that Kim Roundtree is offering today. I'm Kim Jacobs from The Kim Jacobs Show. And make sure you subscribe to The Kim Jacobs Show too. Don't forget that. But go and sign up for Success University today. God bless you.
You better do that, girl.
All right.
You're going to see that again.
That's funny. That's funny. Okay. Well, thank you so much for, hey, and make sure you encourage people to subscribe to the Kim Jacobs Show too, if you don't mind telling them.
Oh, yeah,
Wait a minute. Where's my little subscribe thing? Oh, great. It's all the way at the top somewhere. I don't even know where it is. Oh, man. Oh, well. I have no clue. Subscribe some kind of way. Let me see. Where is it, y'all? Anybody can pull it up for me? Okay, here. Let me put this right here. Boop, 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 boop. And I'm going to get you to... Y'all stay on here for one more minute. We only got one more point. And y'all know y'all want to know what point number 5 is. Don't get off this show without knowing what point number 5 is. And then I got to get over here to my prayer line. Let's see. All right. This is subscribe to the Kim Jacobs Show. I'm going to remove myself, Kim, and you say something. And y'all team that's helping me backstage, let's clip that piece out and put it up. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm going to go back. Oh, where's the comment? I didn't even put it up for you. I know people are like, what is happening on this show? Let's go.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Thank you so very much for listening to what I'm about to say. Listen, you all need to subscribe, follow, listen, implement whatever Kim Jacobs is saying. And this is where you start. You go to right here. It says subscribe to the Kim Jacobs Show. Go to YouTube, subscribe to that so that you can get all of the information. Sometimes we need to have things come in our ear that make sense, right? So Kim Jacobs makes sense to the things that don't make sense. So when you're working for yourself, when you're a mom, when you're a wife, a husband, whatever it is that you're doing, she talks about, she's already the balanced doctor, so she can teach you how to implement that. What does that look like in everyday life? When we see balance, what does that mean? She will help you, you all. Listen, go to right here, subscribe to the Kim Jacobs Show so that you can get all of that information and you can do right by yourself. All right. Bye.
If I wasn't already subscribed, I would subscribe. Thank you so much. Okay, y'all, tell us point number 5.
So the fifth system that I use is Fiverr. That's what I use. I use Fiverr. And if you go on my page and you see all of my graphics, some of them I do. You can tell the ones I do. And then the ones that my person that I use on Fiverr. Now, I don't share who I use because I don't want your stuff to look like mine. But no, I don't. Now, I do share it if you're a client of mine. I do share it. But just on social media, I don't. But so go to Fiverr. Fiverr is this, you all. Fiverr is a place where you can get things done at a low cost. So you can get flyers done for $7, $5, $10. You can get book editing done. That takes some time to find. You know, you have to go through a lot of people to get the right person to do the book editing. You can get people to do book covers, planners, journals, all of that kind of stuff. Now I teach people how to make those themselves so that they can keep the net profit. So you can create your own journal, you can create your own book, you can create your own workbook, and it can cost you less than $100, right? And each book or each thing that you create can cost you less than $3. So you sell it for $25 to $30, right? So you do the math. You deduct the $3 and that's your net profit. So if you don't know how to do those things, Fiverr helps you keep your costs low. Instead of having to pay someone $75, you can pay someone $10. So, I mean, it's up to you. You can do whatever you want to do, but I use Fiverr because the people on there that I use do great work, and cost efficient. Because if you're on social media, you have so many posts that you need to make. If you're not making them, that means you're not doing right by social media. There's so many posts that you have to have, which have graphics on them, that if you don't use Canva at all, you can get Fiverr to do them. So Fiverr does it, and you pay for what it is that you want. It's not a monthly fee or anything. You just pay for what you want. So that's what I do. So I can go back over the 5. The number 1 was StreamYard. StreamYard, this is what actually Kim Jacobs is using, StreamYard. That's my number 1. Number 2 is
I'm going back up so I can grab them and put them up right while you say them right quick.
Okay. Number 1 is StreamYard. Number 2 is I don't like the way that looks. Okay, anyway, so number one is StreamYard. Number 2 is InShot. Number 3 is Canva. Number 4 is MailChimp. Number 5 is Fiverr. All right. Now, for all of those, check them out if you're not using them. Kim, I already told y'all that Kim already knows what she's doing, so she's using all of them already anyway. So those people who are not, just check them out. They don't even cost that much. Just read about it. If you go to StreamYard, they have a free version. You don't even have to pay for it. It's a free version. You won't be able to have your own logo to have StreamYard's logo, but it's still on there.
And if you want us to send you an invitation link, you can either email me or Kim Roundtree, and both of us would get some type of, we would end up getting a discount off of our bill if you email us and let us send you the invitation link. And so that does help too. When I'm
it does, because it pays for your next month. All right. So everybody wins. You get it, and the person who refers you gets it. InShot is $4. Canva is $13. MailChimp is $10. And Fiverr is free. So all of those things you can use, and you won't have to break the bank, and it'll make you look like you know what you're doing.
That's really great. Really great. This has been great information that you've shared today, Kim. Yep. And everyone, make sure you go check out Success University. I want to make sure I put that information up one final time. Success University is a membership program offered by Kim Roundtree, the passionate CEO. She has hot seat coaching masterclasses. You can become a part of it by going to iamkimroundtree.com/Success University. It's only $30 a month, which is $1 a day. Don't miss the opportunity to be a part of Success University. Kim, thank you so much for being my guest today. You are incredible.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you allowing me to be on here and having a conversation with you. It is wonderful. It is wonderful. More people need to know about you, Kim.
Well, you're the passionate CEO.
I know. I'm going to tell them. We're going to have a conversation on mine. No, seriously, they need to know, because, social media it's easy to get lost in there. So we have to be able to show other people's stuff, so that they can see it. And so, you can come in and talk to my members and have, not my members. Well, my members. That seems like I'm a church pastor, but I'm not. It's Success University is a membership for entrepreneurs and people who want to be that. So I'm going to talk to you about that.
I welcome it, and thank you so much. Thank you all so much for watching today. Remember to tune in tomorrow. Somebody said I'm ready to come to Success University right now. I'm ready.
Oh, now you want to say you ready? See,
all he's trying to think about is when he's cooking later, and you're gonna be in there massaging his neck. He like, yay! I'm on brownie points.
You done started something, Kim.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in to today's episode of the Kim Jacobs Show. Thank you, Kim Roundtree. Thank you, my guest. Start a watch party. Share the broadcast. Let people know to subscribe to the Kim Jacobs Show and be a part of Success University with Kim Roundtree. God bless you all, and you all have a fantastic day. I'll see you tomorrow at 11 o'clock a.m. Bye, Kim.
Bye.